Well, hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is so good to be out. It's been a while, and tonight I'm going to head for a summit camp on a hill which is only about an hour and a half from the house, so not too bad. Been up it many a time, planned to camp on it once before, and unfortunately I got COVID that night and had to chuck it. So you may remember it if you watch my videos going back quite a long time. Anyway, I'm so excited about just being out. It's a Friday in June. It's absolutely roasting. For us, for Scotland. 29 degrees when I last looked in the car, which was pretty amazing. And it takes me back to doing the Tour de Mont Blanc, which was similar on the good days and also very wet. That's another video worth watching. Anyway, I'm going to meet another YouTuber up the top, hopefully. Don't know whether he's behind me at the moment or ahead of me. We'll soon find out, and I'll introduce you. The hill I'm climbing is a very straightforward trail, to be honest. I think it's just under Munro height. I think it's about 2008 or 2009. I'll put it on the screen later. And I did scout out some areas in the winter which looked like some nice camp spots near the summit, so I'm hoping we'll get a nice wee pitch tonight. I brought, what did I bring? 2 of 3 tents, not in the pack, but I had to decide which one to use. And I've gone with an extra 800 grams rather than going super light. And I'll show you which tent that is once we get pitched up. It was a bit of a tough call. I didn't want to take the lighter tent, but actually when I looked at the wind, whipping the trees slightly, I thought it could actually be windier up there. But it looks down here for sure, and there's no cover up there, so whatever way the wind comes from, I think you'll get hammered. There's very little places to hide. So I've gone for something a wee bit stronger. Right, we've just cleared the path here. We're onto a fire trail here. So I've got no change of clothes tonight, and I've got no waterproofs either. So trying not to sweat too much because I've got nothing to change into. I've probably got about 1.7, 1.8 litres of water. I think there might be a chance that I burn further up before the summit. If so, I'll tank all the water out of this and then I'll replenish before I head up towards the summit. Yeah, possibly a wee bit premature picking up water so early or just bringing it with me. There's the burn there, but it will cross it again further up. About another half a mile, I think, from memory. Can you guess which hill I'm on yet? Can you guess where I am yet? 30 minutes in. I'm not winning the battle to not sweat, even though I'm going plodding slow. Anyway, it's all good. I'd rather have that than rain. So how are you all? Drop your comments below. Haven't seen anyone for a while, haven't been out for a while. I have been out. I was in Glencoe last week. I'll tell you more about that later. But I didn't film it really. So yeah, so it's just good to get back out. Don't feel too bad, but the pack's quite light. This crackhopper shirt was what I used mostly on the TMB because it tended to dry out as quickly as it got wet. You can see it is wet in places here already. But it should dry out once I get into the breeze, which I can feel just above the tree line here. There's a lot of bugs and mosquitoes around here, so I'm not actually getting bitten yet, but they're landing on me. So we'll keep on moving up in 5 minutes. I'll bring you back when we get up into open ground. No word from my fellow YouTuber yet as to whether he's above me or below me. Nice view opening up now. Across to Stucacroin and Ben Vorlich, I think. Okay, that's that refilled. Right, we can crack on up now. Okay, let's go. Woo, at least it's about cooler up here. You don't sweat so much, so I can go a wee bit quicker. I got a message from Gordon, and he's in Tesco's just getting his food. So I'll be ahead of him. I'll set up camp, find myself a good area and hope for a nice breeze. There's a wee hill just over there, which is one I've camped on before. You'd have seen me in the Stone Glacier, Sky Solace 2P. That's where I was camped up there, which is a nice spot because it still gives you great 360 views without being a hard walk up. In fact, if you take it from the highest point in the road, it's only 20 minutes. So it's a good wee spot. And then you're looking down on Calendar, and then north-northeast back up this way, and then we've just got this lump to get out of the way, which will be perched on top of. So let's go and get moving. Change direction now, heading towards the summit, which I can see above me. Not that far, hopefully 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And yeah, the wind's caught up here, it's lovely. Hopefully you can hear me over the breeze because I don't have the mic plugged in. But yeah, it looks like some nice views opening up. I'm hoping it won't get too hazy tonight. Just over 2,200 feet and about a mile to go to the summit, so give that half an hour. And there is also a resident crow that always seems to be there. In fact, this might be him now. Well, hello. Just thinking about water sources, but don't think that's going to be one of them. I think we'll avoid that. There might be a wee tributary running down into it. We'll have a look, just in case we can top up, because I'm halfway through the water bottle. That's a no then. Oh, those cars seem a long way down now. Yeah, so that's Loch Drunkie. Aptly named when you see the camping. Some of the folk that camped during the season, but had a nice wee paddle down there with the pack raft very recently. It's nice to be right above it, you can see the layout. And the camping areas are all on your right. Bloody hell. Feeling it now, this last wee quarter, this last mile is killing me, my legs are sore. Oh, is it? Is it hell? We've got to go there. 10 minutes. So I reckon that'll be about 2 hours to the top, which is fine, including the filming, overnight pack, and a couple of wee stops. But it looks like a fine spot for the night. Oh yeah, nice. Almost the memorial. Always a wee sombre spot. Well worth a visit. Right, a big shout out to the MRT. Without you guys, the world would not be so safe. Well, this sport would not be so safe. 2 hours. Bang on. Oh, thank God for that. Wow. Nice. Oh. Yo. So, if I didn't say before, Ben Lady. That's where I am. So it was a toss-up tonight between the NRAN 2 from TFS, which I've got and I really like, but I was a wee bit concerned that the winds might be quite high up here. One of the forecasts was about 25 to 30 mile an hour, and I thought it could be quite noisy. I don't know. I mean, it is a good tent, but I just wasn't sure. So I've gone for the halfway house. I've brought my trusty Pretents border tent, which is a bit stronger. It also takes a very small footprint if I don't bother with the porch, and I'm not sure whether I'll bother with that or not. We'll see. If the wind really gets up, the porch is handy just to strengthen it up. But in its own form, just with the minimum tent, it should be pretty good. And I'm going to face the door into the wind just to keep the breeze coming and try and keep the midges away. Okay, that's the beastie up in its basic form. I've brought about another 4 pegs I can use, and I can also add on the porch, which is built with walking poles, but at the moment I'm going to keep it minimalist. That's all I really need. The porch is handy if you're cooking in wet weather, but you can take the, sorry, let's move out. You can take the inner tent back inside and cook under cover, even on the basic door. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good. It's because of the heat, quite tight as it is, but it'll probably slacken later on because it's silk nylon. But yeah, let's get inside, get the wee home set up. Cannot believe the amount of clegs that are about here. It's not midges at the moment. Big flies or mosquitoes for some reason. It's so hot, we're going to need these, at least the inner vents open. They're covered in bug mesh, so that should stop these bloody flies getting in. But at least provide a wee bit of air in here because it's a warm tent. It is really more a 4-season, 3+ season tent, so it's remarkably warm. I have to say, the more I use this tent, I really love it. It's just so versatile. Just light enough for most things, strong enough for most things, and spacious enough for most things. 2 at a push, luxury for 1. Anyway, I'm getting into tent world. Let me just get set up and we'll come back. Right, so sleeping system tonight is the Light Tour dual chamber mat. I just like the fact that it has 2 sides that you can blow up independently. Obviously you blow them both up, but it gives you that peace of mind that if something goes bang in the night or starts to deflate, you've still got some insulation, so you've still got a mat. And this one is relatively light. And okay, I've not got it in its pump sack, but I've got a wee pump with me, I'll blow it up. And also a big shout out to Decathlon, who after 3 years replaced my MT900, what's now known as Simond bags, which is a kind of top of the range but small lightweight down bag. And they replaced it. I noticed it was just getting that wee bit colder, but there's a 5-year guarantee on these. So I thought, why not ask? You can only ask, and they were really nice and replaced it. So I've got a nice lofty brand new bag to try tonight as well. And I've also got a Trichology pillow, a new inflatable pillow, which I'll show you. Got a bit sick of the bad pillows that I've had recently, and I thought I need a better sleep. So this is my Trichology pillow. I've forgotten the actual model name of it. I'll try and tell you, but I removed the stuff sack just to save a bit of weight. But it's got a detachable strap for going around the top of the mat. It's also got that wee shoulder indentation so you can sleep on your side or whatever and tuck your head still on the pillow. And I tend to keep it about 2/3 deflated, or sorry, 2/3 inflated. And that feels more like a pillow at home. So I'm hoping that'll be good tonight. And one concession that I did allow myself, although I was trying to save a few grams, is to use this tiny wee pump again, which is really, really light. But you do need a power bank, which I bring anyway because I need to charge my phone and my drone. And it just plugs straight into that, and it should get this mat up quick. A wee turbo, this thing, it's really quick. This is only one side of 2 sides. So there you have it. You've basically got a wee bit more security. Should one go down, you've got another. A bit like engines on an aircraft. They do it for a good reason. Good, I'll just let that loft for a while. This incidentally is the vestibule for this tent. So as you can see, it's pretty damn small. It uses 2 walking poles and about 3 extra pegs. So brought everything I need in case the wind should get up and we need to build a slightly stronger tent. But that's what I like about this, just the versatility of knowing you've got it. You can use it or you can leave it behind. This is only 300 grams. And I was almost going to save the stuff sack weight and get rid of that as well. I thought that was slightly over the top. Yeah, I need to get out of that direct sun for a while. I can feel it on my head. Hopefully I won't get a thumping head or heat stroke or sunstroke or whatever. So we'll just unpack the rest of this stuff. And I'm going, as I said to you before, I'm going pretty much cold food tonight. So I've got a lunch bowl, Mexican style bean and corn. I've got a wee yogurt, which hopefully hasn't warmed up too much. It says, I've got some sardines and tomato sauce, and I've got some of these minstrels, which I'm going to get down me now. A wee porridge for the morning, which if I'm really struggling and starving tonight, I'll just eat tonight as a supper. And oh yeah, and of course, not for eating, but my trusty wee radio, which we'll get on in a minute. And I also didn't want to carry too much booze, so I have got a lovely wee nice Jura whiskey, which I'll add some water to tonight, and that should knock me out for this evening in the obligatory breast milk storage bag. Oh right, for now I'm going to chill out until Gordon gets here, and then I'll get a wee late dinner. Well, he arrived.
Hello, hello. It's a lot cooler up here than it was down in the woods.
Yeah, it is actually pleasant. There's a nice wee breeze on this side. Oh, we've got a wee visitor as well, look. Hello, flyer.
What
So that's Gordon of Red Man Walking Channel. Check out his channel. That's him. Just arrived. He's going to probably go up there somewhere. I think he's brought the North Tent Vern 1 tonight. So if the wind gets up, he'll be fine. I've gone a wee bit lighter. He's lumped 2.5. What is that? 2.4 kilos or something. It's a cracking tent though. Whereas I'm 1.5 as it is with that, or another 300 grams with the vestibule. The old Vern 1 looking good with its double doors open for the view. Nice.
Zero concessions made. I've even brought a chair with me tonight.
All I've got is a little foam sit mat. You're a man of luxury.
Oh, aye.
So as you can see, Gordon has the big, spacious and strong Vern 1. But it's a great tent, and I'm going to try a seat actually because I have never tried a wee camp seat. So I'm going to see if it's worth the extra weight.
Chap Hanson, American guy.
It's lovely, isn't it? So it's a bit of a strange dinner tonight, but it's all cold, no cooking involved. Keep it simple and keep my water for rehydrating. I actually did feel a wee bit sick earlier on. I think probably a bit of heat stroke or sunstroke. But I took one of these revived drinks with salts in it. I do definitely feel better now, and I didn't have any appetite, thought I was going to throw up. A wee bit more wind now, which is nice. It's keeping the big black flies, the clegs away, which is excellent. Time for a wee coffee. It's actually about 20 to 10 already. I've just finished my dinner, blabbering away with Gordon, and the sun is probably going to go down in about 30 minutes or so, so hopefully we'll catch that. But yeah, time's flying by and it's pretty late. Landscapes. Well, it's been one busy place tonight. We've had Cullen Mountain Rescue, a couple of guys there, really nice, having a chat with them about the history of the hill and some of the incidents they've had to deal with. And there's actually, excuse me, I'm eating chocolate, there's about 4 or 5 plaques around the hill which are in commemoration of various people that have died, mostly of heart attacks. But we've had guys with music, we've had a family up with dogs, we've had the mountain rescue, we've had a wee Chinese woman who got lost, Japanese woman. We've had a mountain biker, and now we've got another couple of people here look like they may be camping, ultralight. Well, I'm now partaking in a little Jura at 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock at night, God knows what it is. And yet another couple of people have arrived and they're away to Wildcamp. I think we may have stolen their summit spot. But yeah, I mean, it's worth it. What a night. You glint of the loch over there on the far side above St Glen. Yeah, it's lovely. There's still a few people hanging about on the summit. It's not quite dark yet. You can see that's one of the guys from the Mountain Rescue actually just coming up to the trig now. Right, it's after 11 now, so I think we'll be hitting our kips shortly. Okay, that's us in for the night. It is about 11:30. Probably one of the busiest nights I've ever had on a hill. Chatting away to a lot of interesting people. Mountain rescue guy from Killin there was really good. Quite a character, told us some good stories about rescues. So anyway, I'm in. I should really have checked the pegs and guys before I went to bed because it is quite breezy again, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Well, that should keep the bugs away and keep the temperatures a bit more bearable because it's really hot. I will see you guys in the morning. So Gordon was up at 5 this morning doing some drone shots, but he's got an early start. He's heading off. It's just after 7. I'm going to have a quick breakfast, take in the last of the views, which are pretty nice. I'll show you over the other side of the hill as well, and then I'll head as well because I'm dog sitting for the day. Tent was great last night. Really love that tent. Unfortunately, I've burnt a tiny wee hole in the roof from leaving my head torch on full power. Right, that's Gordon off. Early start, rabbits to feed. Hay fever's rife this morning. So we'll have a wee Quaker Oats porridge this morning before we go. And a quick coffee. Didn't bring a cup last night either, so it's one pot for everything. I'll just put the coffee straight in this once it's boiled. Finally, some peace and quiet. What a busy hill. 2 guys playing music till 1 in the morning last night. They weren't right beside us, but the sound was coming over the hill. Honestly, it's the kind of thing you want to get away from, but I didn't realise just how busy Ben Ledy would be, and also I suppose near the solstice, just everyone up for the sunrises and the sunsets. But at the moment, I seem to have it to myself. There's a couple camping along the ridge about half a mile away, and that's it. So it's nice. Okay, time to go guys. Leave no trace as always. Pick up a couple other bits if you can, which I've done. Keep the place a bit tidier than we started. Oh, that's nice and light. That'll make a change going down. Right everybody, I'm on the way down. Probably about another hour or something like that. Beautiful day, it's getting really hot and it's only just after 8, so thank you very much again for watching the channel. I had a few questions to ask you and things and I never got around to it. We had such a busy evening chatting away to the mountain rescue guys and some other people on the top, so I'll keep that for the next one. I've got another tent on the way for those of you that are interested. It's coming from the USA, so it might still be 2-3 weeks away yet, which I hope you'll find of interest, and I'll do a wee review and test on that. But other than that, beautiful day. Time to go back for a bit of dog sitting, and thanks again for taking the time to watch the channel. Give us a wee like or subscribe if you haven't already, really appreciate it, and I'll see you out there next week. Cheers just now.